Welcome to our class. Let's study English. English 4, Quarter 1, Module 3. Significant details. Noting significant details of various text types. This presentation will provide you fun activities on noting significant details on various text types. We will discover the types of text and note details from it. Before we proceed to our lesson, let's do first a warm-up. Read the paragraphs and note the significant details on the various texts. A person with a healthy body and a healthy mind has a healthy lifestyle. Eating a balanced diet with proper exercise is a good combination. People need to eat glow and grow foods, not too much on salty, fatty, and sweet food for them not to suffer from any diseases. A person with proper exercise routines will have a good body form. People need to burn the calories they ate. On the other hand, a healthy mind is freeing our mind from worries and just have self-confidence. Now, let's answer these questions. What is the paragraph all about? Very good, a healthy lifestyle. What do we need to be healthy? We need to eat a balanced diet with proper exercise. Why is there a need for a proper balanced diet and proper exercise? For us not to suffer from any diseases and to have a good body form. Very good. Now let's read another paragraph. Mount Mayon is located at Daraga, Albay. It belongs to the 7 ancient wonders of the world. That's why it is popular all over the world. It is known for its perfect cone. Majestic as it is, renowned for its beauty, but many fear its destructiveness when it erupts. Now let's answer these questions. What is the paragraph all about? Very good, it's about Mayon volcano. Where is Mount Mayon located? In Daraga, Albay. And last, why is it popular all over the world? Because it belongs to the 7 ancient wonders of the world. Very good. Now, let's have our review. Identify if the words can be related to the dictionary, thesaurus, or online resources. Write your answer on your answer sheet. Number 1. Synonyms. It is related to thesaurus. Number 2. Google search. It is related to online resources. Number 3. Meaning. It is related to the dictionary. Very good. Number 4. Pronunciation. Again, it is related to the dictionary. And number 5. Mozilla Firefox. Very good. It is related to the online resource. It's reading time. Read the short story and note the significant details. Be able to answer the comprehension questions. Write the answers on your answer sheet. Junk foods, to eat or not to eat, by Leah E. Baskinas. Junk food is unhealthy. That is not new to us. It's greasy, fatty, and if eaten regularly, definitely won't help anyone to be healthy. However, as unhealthy as it may seem, it is still one of those temptations that seems hard to say no to. But if you want to stick to a healthy lifestyle, then eating junk food is none of the choices. Make your body always healthy. Stop eating junk food because there are no vitamins in it. It can never help you maintain a good and healthy body. Instead of eating junk foods, there are lots of nutritious food that can help your body become healthier. These foods can make us healthy. Ask yourself this: will I let junk food tempt me or not? Well, it's our choice. Temptations are hard to fight, but in the end, you will be rewarded with the health you have been taking care of. Now let's answer these questions. What is the paragraph all about? Very good, it's about junk foods. Are junk foods bad for our health? Why? Yes, because they will make us unhealthy. How do junk foods affect our health? They ruin our body. Very good. What are some foods that we need to eat? Nutritious foods. And why is there a need to eat healthy foods? In order for us not to be sick and make our body healthy. Now remember, an exposition puts forward an argument or a particular point of view. We can note significant details on its text by reading comprehensively and answering the what, when, where, why, and how questions. Now let's do an activity. Read the various text types and note significant details by answering the questions. Write your answers on your answer sheet. Everybody has pets in our house. Some are domesticated, others are wild and endangered. I have lots of pets at home like dogs, birds, pigs, chicks, and roosters. Among them, the cat is my favorite. Its eyes are blue and has a pointed nose and sensitive ears. Its fur is white and gold. Its name is Kaori. I named it after the girl main character Kaori in Samurai X manga. Kaori is a sweet fat-bellied cat. Its favorite foods are fried chicken and chicken pork adobo. My pet is a friendly cat because it doesn't catch mice and it plays with our dog Tango. Now, what is the pet described in the paragraph? The pet described is a cat. Why is the pet cat being the favorite of the author? Because the cat is friendly, has blue eyes, pointed nose, and sensitive ears. And how is the pet cat being named after? Kaori, after the girl main character in the manga Samurai X. Very good. Now remember, a description tells the characteristic of a particular thing. We can note significant details on its text by reading comprehensively and answering the what, when, where, why, and how questions. Now let's have another activity. The fairy tale entitled Cinderella is a story of Cinderella who is always humiliated by her stepmother and her two stepsisters. She is treated like a nanny, and when Prince Charming invited every woman to join the ball, Cinderella was the only woman left in their house crying. Until her fairy godmother finds ways so that she can attend to the ball, but there is one thing that she was reminded to do. Cinderella needs to be home before the clock strikes midnight. Cinderella went to the ball and danced all night with Prince Charming that she did not even notice that it was midnight. She hurriedly went home and left one glass shoe at the palace. The next morning, Prince Charming let every woman try to fit the shoe until he reached Cinderella's house. He let her try to fit the shoe, and it slid easily. Prince Charming and Cinderella got married and lived happily ever after. The story tells us there is a rainbow always after the rain. that whatever problem and sadness that come along our way, there is always happiness that awaits in the end. Now let's answer these following questions. Who is the main character in the story? Do you know who the main character in the story is? Very good, it's Cinderella. How did Cinderella go to the ball? Through her fairy godmother's magic. And number 3, why do you think Cinderella was always humiliated by her stepmother and her stepsisters? Because they envy Cinderella. Now remember, a response is used to summarize, analyze, and respond to a literary text. A response may be a review or a personal response. We can note significant details on its text by reading comprehensively and answering the what, when, where, why, and how questions. Activity 2. Read the various text types and note significant details by answering the questions. Write your answers on your answer sheet. Renil Barameda, the new elementary school principal 1 of Upper Bonga Elementary School, gave his first talk to the pupils and the teaching and non-teaching staff of Upper Bonga Elementary School during his first day of service last June 23, 2019. He stated his mission and vision on how to make the school more conducive to learning. He emphasized that there should be a balance of time for academics and co-curricular activities. Furthermore, he gave light to the fact that instruction and physical facilities will surely benefit the learners. New school head, new leadership, but let us not forget the former leader who owned Upper Bonga Elementary School for 4 years, said Mr. Renil V. Barameda, the new principal. Now, let's answer these questions. Who is the new principal of Upper Bonga Elementary School? The new principal is Renil Barameda. When was his first day of service? His first day of service was on June 23, 2019. And what are his mission and vision? His mission and vision are balance of time for academics and co-curricular activities, and to benefit the learners from instruction and physical facilities. Remember, an information report is used to present information about something. It describes an entire class of things, whether natural or made. We can note significant details on its text by reading comprehensively and answering the what, when, where, why, and how questions. Let's do another activity. Why is washing our hands important? Hand washing makes our hands clean if washed properly. By using a germicidal soap and clean water, it will make our hands free from any form of germs. The germicidal soap should stay at our hands for 20 seconds. Germicidal soaps are known to kill germs in our hands and the body. Hand washing is important so that we will not get sick. Now, let's answer these questions. Why is hand washing important? Hand washing is important because it makes our hands clean. How should a germicidal soap be used in hand washing? Let the soap stay in our hands for 20 seconds or beyond. Very good. And last, why is there a need to kill germs in our hands? In order for us not to get sick. Remember, an explanation makes clear how or why things are or how things work. We can note significant details on its text by reading comprehensively and answering the what, when, where, why, and how questions. Now let's proceed to our assessment. Read the various text types and note significant details by answering the questions. Write your answers on your answer sheets. A Devotee by Leah Basquinas. Miss Sanchez is a teacher who devoted her life to teaching the children. During weekdays, she teaches at school, and on weekends, she gathers all the neighboring children and teaches them to read, write, and count. One day, the barangay officials noticed the kindness done by Miss Sanchez to the children. They decided to go to her house. As they reached Miss Sanchez's house, they were so surprised to see a mini classroom in her garden where the children learned to count, write, and read. Miss Sanchez was also surprised to see the barangay officials in her house. She hurriedly entertained them. They asked Miss Sanchez if she is willing to be a volunteer teacher in the literacy program of the barangay. Without much hesitation, she accepted being a volunteer teacher on the literacy program. The barangay officials leave her house happily. Now let's answer these questions. What is the title of the story? The title of the story is A Devotee. Who is the author of the story? The author of the story is Leah Basquinas. And who are the characters in the story? The characters in the story are Miss Sanchez and the barangay officials. Very good. What can you say about each character in the story? Miss Sanchez, a devoted teacher, and the barangay officials, generous and resourceful. And lastly, what is the story all about? The story is all about a devoted teacher. Now remember, a narrative tells a story. We can note significant details on its text by reading comprehensively and answering the what, when, where, why, and how questions. Now let's do another activity. Captain Sam Buenafe is a military officer assigned to numerous places in Mindanao. Last December 2012, as he and his troop went to the farthest place of Tagum City to assist the election of Muslim tribe, they came to meet a Muslim mother, Tarsila, who was about to give birth. The military troop helped her and rushed her to the hospital. The mother gave birth to a son, and he was named after Captain Buenafe's name. Tarsila thanked the military troop. Now, let's answer these questions. Who is Captain Sam Buenafe? He is a military officer. When did the story happen? It happened on December 2012. And where did the story happen? The story happened in Tagum City. Very good. Now remember, a recount retells events or experiences that happened in the past. We can note significant details on its text by reading comprehensively and answering the what, when, where, why, and how questions. Now let's see what have we learned today. We have learned that we can note significant details on its text by reading comprehensively and answering the what, when, where, why, and how questions. Very good! Thanks for watching! You can use this presentation as a guide to your English 4 Quarter 1 Module 3. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and click the bell button for more upcoming videos. Thank you!